Welcome back, guys. Sexy Mexi here, and I wanted to discuss a video that I seen on YouTube by Wings, and it's called "What if Germany never attacked Russia?" And it was called Operation Barbarossa, the attack on where Germany turned around essentially and went to go attack Russia. If this never happened, I just wanted to discuss what I think would have gone down. So what Wing says is that if they would have never attacked Russia and they would have just kept on bombing Britain, then he thinks that Russia would have just helped Nazi Germany with the bombing of Britain and helped them solidify, whatever was going on because they had signed the non-aggression pact. But one thing that they didn't take into consideration was that Stalin was paranoid as hell. You know what happened with the purges? He killed off like around 90%, 92, 93% of his entire, like every single commander, every captain, everything. Like all the leaders in his army he killed off. This just goes to show how paranoid he is. And I mean, if you're one of the big powers and there's another power and you see them just, that's it, like it's just you and them, like they just destroy Britain, then you're gonna think, okay, well, who are they gonna come for next, And this is one thing that I think plays a crucial role is Stalin's paranoia. And if not, I mean, if Stalin would actually not do anything and just let Germany completely destroy Britain and, annex them, then what Hitler would do is just turn around and go back and attack Russia anyways. The only thing is that now they would have had they'd have control of Britain, and so there would be no more Western Front, so that would help Germany. Another thing that would help Germany is that they would have the British colonies in North Africa, and that's very important because that's the natural resources, that's the gas for the Nazi war machine. And also, not to mention, when they were trying to invade Norway to get oil, coal, steel, all that stuff that they need for the war machine, Britain went over there and sent ships to stop them. So in this scenario, Britain doesn't even exist. So that's another thing helping Germany. And I really don't think Stalin would let it get this far, because he read Mein Kampf, and in Mein Kampf Hitler writes how his goal, his dream, his vision is for Germans, or the master race as he calls them, to have their land. He wants to expand west. Well, basically Hitler wanted to control all of Europe. He wanted to dominate the world and the universe. But essentially where he wanted the living space, as he called it, it's in German it's Leben something, but he wanted to have lands where they would enslave the Slavic people or something like that, which would be like those little countries right next to Poland, which would be like Poland, Yugoslavia, and little countries like that were created before World War II, including a whole bunch of Western Russian land. So it was written by Hitler already that he was gonna invade Russia. I mean, it was in stone, if you will, and Stalin knew this. So he would never let it get to the point where even after, if Germany would have defeated Great Britain, he wouldn't essentially just attack them. Because I mean, what are you gonna do? It's just you and him left in Europe, and that's bound to. And he wrote it in a book. I mean, he wrote it in a fucking book. So I mean, I think the non-aggression pact, both sides, especially Hitler, but so did Stalin, they both knew that the non-aggression pact wasn't gonna last very long, and some shit was gonna go down anyways. So I just wanted to air out my thoughts on this. It's something that Wings of Redemption missed, but yeah, that's something really important that you need to take into consideration when talking about what would Russia do, what would and America wasn't doing anything. I mean, they had I believe it was called isolationism or isolationist policies, where you do your thing, we're going to do our thing over here on the Western Hemisphere, and they're just not going to even bother. And as of what would happen if Germany controlled all of Europe and dominated Russia, and then they would turn around and go across the pond to America. That's a whole nother commentary, whole bunch of more crazy scenarios. But that's just what I think of what would happen if Germany didn't attack Russia in Operation Barbarossa. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. You can subscribe, like, and rate if you want. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Thanks.